Hello, this is a sound test for the Zealsound professional mic, model number K66. It's a very affordable and budget-friendly standalone mic. I got mine yesterday from Amazon for £30, and this is the box it came in, and this is the mic itself, and the sound you are currently hearing is the sound from the microphone. Like in terms of specifications, the mic comes with a USB interface and a 3.5mm interface for headphones. So I currently have the headphones plugged in at the back. The actual USB interface, it comes with two adapters. So it has a C port adapter, and it also has an adapter for iPhones and iPad. So I've currently got the adapter connected to my phone. One of the cons is that my phone, I'm using a Samsung S9 Plus, so if you're recording a video, it doesn't actually recognise that you've got a external mic plugged in. So even though you're recording and you can hear the mic through your headphones, when you play the video back, it isn't actually picking up sound from the mic, it will pick up sound from your phone. The way around that is to download an external app. So I've downloaded an app called Open Camera, and that's how I'm recording this video. So I guess it's a bit of a con, but the app I'm using is completely free, but it's just a bit of a pain that you can't just record directly from your phone camera. Again, the mic itself, it comes with 3 dials. It has an echo dial, it has a headphone monitor sort of sound dial, and it has a mic dial. It also has a mute button, and you can see whether the mic is on or off because the button above mute will either be on blue, which shows that the mic is on, or it will be on red to show that the mic is off. One of the cons about the mic is that if you press the mute button or you use the dials whilst you're gaming, for example, the sound it makes can be heard to yourself, and it can also be heard to whoever you're talking to. To give you an example, I'm going to press the mute button and you'll be able to hear the sound it makes. So it's not, it's not a big con, but it's not ideal if you're in the middle of a game and people can hear you clicking buttons. So the way around that would be to just make sure you have the mic configured before you start streaming, or before you go into a game, or before you go into a meeting, because it's just a little bit of a pain to hear you fiddling around. It's quite off-putting. So I'm just going to play around with the echo button. So the echo is currently off, so I'm going to turn it to a quarter of the way up. So this is what it sounds like with the echo button set to a quarter of the way up. The microphone volume is currently all the way up, and my headphone volume is currently all the way up, although if I change the headphone volume, you're not going to be able to hear that, but that's just quite handy if you're like gaming and you need to change like the like how much you can hear. So yeah, one thing about this mic as well is depending on where you're sitting, it does change the sound of your voice. So if I speak next to the mic, this is the sound you'll get. And if I speak directly in front of the mic, this is the sound you'll get. When I game, I don't like to have my mic right next to my mouth, so I'll usually be sitting at a distance like this. So this is the sound you can expect. Again, it's very handy being able to plug the headphones in and being able to hear yourself, because you can then adjust the volume accordingly. Again, the downside is that when you are adjusting the volume, people will be able to hear that, but it is a very handy feature to have. So that is with the echo quarter of the way up. I'm now going to turn the echo halfway up so you can hear the difference. So I've just turned the echo halfway up, and this is what it sounds like from a distance. And this is what it sounds like when I'm speaking directly into the mic. And this is what it sounds like when I am next to the mic. One of the reasons you might want a mic is for ASMR purposes. So I'm going to whisper into the mic so you can hear what it sounds like. And I actually quite like the effect it has with the echo on. So this is what it will sound like if you are whispering into the mic with the echo turned halfway up. This is what it will sound like if you speak directly into the mic from the front. And this is what it will sound like whispering from a distance with the echo turned halfway up. I'm now going to turn the echo 3/4 of the way up so you can hear what that sounds like. So the echo is now 3/4 of the way up, and this is what the sound is like. I'm going to move a bit closer to the mic so you can hear it there too. So this is what the mic sounds like with the echo 3/4 of the way up. And this is what the mic sounds like with the echo 3/4 of the way up, speaking from the side. And if you're doing an ASMR video and you want to whisper, this is what it sounds like from a distance. And if you want to whisper into the mic with an echo, this is what it sounds like. And if you whisper into the mic from the side with the echo 3/4 of the way up, this is what it sounds like. The mic is very sensitive, so you can hear your breathing, and you can hear any sudden movement you make, so just be aware of that. I'm now going to turn the mic echo on full. So this is what the mic sounds like with the echo completely up and I'm whispering into the side. If I was to speak normally, this is what it would sound like with the echo completely up, speaking from the side. And if I speak directly into the mic from the front at normal volume, this is the sound you will get. And if I speak at a normal volume with the echo completely up, this is the sound you will get. And if I whisper away from the mic with the echo on full, this is the sound you will get. So I'm just going to tap some things. So I'm just moving around and I'm trying to see if the mic is able to pick up on the sounds. So this is with the echo on full. Hello, so earlier I forgot to test the microphone without the windshield on. So that was the windshield, or the windscreen, whatever you want to call it. But that just ensures that if you've got heavy background noise, such as wind or like something going on in the background, it can cancel out that noise. Well, it should. So this is what the microphone sounds like with no windshield on. And this is what it sounds like if I speak at a normal volume with no windshield on. And this is what it sounds like from the side with no windshield on. And if I sit away from the mic, this is what it sounds like with no windshield on. Again, the sound changes slightly depending on which way the microphone is facing. So we will do a quick echo test with no windshield on. And also a whisper test. As you can hear, if you attempt to whisper without the windshield, it picks up on your breathing a lot more. And it probably isn't giving you the desired effect. And from the side, this is what it sounds like with no windshield. It's a lot more noticeable when I'm making small movements with my mouth or with my breath. So I'm going to put the echo on a quarter of the way. So this is what it sounds like with the echo a quarter of the way. I'm speaking directly in front of the mic and I am whispering. And this is what it sounds like at full volume with the echo halfway up. And this is what it sounds like from the side. And if I whisper. And this is what it sounds like away from the mic. I don't particularly like the way it sounds without the windshield on. I think it's picking up on a lot more noises. So for me personally, it's not for me. And this is what it sounds like with the echo halfway on with no windshield. And this is what it sounds like if I whisper with no windshield. And this is what it sounds like if I whisper from the side with no windshield. And this is what it sounds like if I'm speaking normally. And this is what it sounds like if I'm speaking normally. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I feel like you can just pick up on my breathing too much, but not in a good way. Not even in an ASMR way. It's just more in a weird way. So it's probably not for me. So I'm going to turn the echo 3/4 of the way, and this is what it sounds like if I'm speaking normally, and this is what it sounds like if I'm whispering, and this is what it sounds like if I'm whispering from the side, and this is what it sounds like if I'm speaking normally from the side. And this is what it sounds like speaking normally away from the mic. And this is what it sounds like if I'm whispering. So now I have the mic on full. And this is what it sounds like if I'm whispering. And this is what it sounds like if I'm speaking normally. And this is what it sounds like from the side speaking normally. And this is what it sounds like whispering. And this is what it sounds like normally away from the mic. And this is what it's like in a whisper. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Let me turn it back down. It actually sounds quite creepy. Hello? Yeah, it definitely sounds really creepy. So now it's back to normal. I quite like the way this sounds. It gives me a bit of a deeper and raspier voice. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a studio mic now. In terms of what you'd hear on the radio, I quite like this. And yeah. So this is nice. It completely changes the sound of my voice. And if I sit here, it changes it even further. So I would say I prefer the mic without the windshield if you're going to do it without echo, and I prefer the mic with windshield if you are going to do the echo. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, let me show you the buttons. So echo at the bottom, the headphone monitor there. Next you have the mic button, and then you have the mute button at the top. I don't think any of that was in focus, but I'm going to test it outside now. Hello, I am outside doing a microphone test without the windshield. The echo is now currently off, and so this is what it sounds like speaking into the mic. And away from the mic. I'm going to put the windshield back on and see if there's any noticeable differences. So this is outside with the windshield on. Outside with the windshield on. And away from the mic. Okay, and this is if I speak at a normal volume outside with the windshield on the mic. And from the side at a normal volume. And away from the mic with the windshield. And I'm going to turn the echo up to halfway with the windshield. And all the way up with the windshield on. And away from the mic. And I'm going to take the windshield off. And this is with the echo completely up. And away from the mic. Yeah, so overall this is a very good mic. It's cheap, it's affordable for those of us on a budget. It's got these handy features such as the dials and the mute button. Again, one of the cons would be the fact that you can actually hear the buttons being pressed if you do need to use them, so the workaround would be just to make sure you have the mic configured before you use it. It's very handy to have the headphone jack in the back and to then be able to monitor the audio through the headphones. It's also good because it includes the windscreen, which helps to reduce background noise. Very good for if you want to take it outside and it might be a windy day, so having the windscreen, windshield included is very handy. It also has the USB ports in the back and the connectors, so pretty much everything you need is included in the box. And unlike other brands, you don't need to then purchase X, Y, and Z in order to just make it work. You can literally plug it in and play, so that's very good. One of the cons I guess, would be the fact that it absolutely drains your phone battery. I have had to start and stop this video several times because just having the microphone plugged in for 10 minutes, it gets through your battery very quickly. So if you are going to use this mic, make sure your phone is fully charged. Because of the fact the adapter goes into your phone charging port, you can't charge your phone and use the mic simultaneously, so just keep that in mind. But as a standalone mic, and as my first standalone mic, I am very satisfied. I would definitely recommend it. Again, if I was to nitpick, I would say the fact you have to download an external app in order to be able to record with the mic, it's very inconvenient, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, it's a good mic. I'm very happy with the purchase. I forgot to mention that this product actually comes with a lifetime warranty. So that's absolutely amazing. There's a small card that it comes with saying it's not limited by a return window. So, should you have any problems, you can contact Zealsound through the email address they provide, and they will either issue you with a free replacement or a full refund after confirmation should you have any issues. So that's definitely something worth noting, and I definitely commend the company for offering this. Not many places would be prepared to offer a lifetime warranty for their products, usually because it's made of cheap materials and prone to break, but the fact that they offer this, it fills me with a lot of confidence. One other small thing I didn't mention is that when using the microphone, there is some static that's noticeable at all times with the headphones on. So this is noticeable both as you're recording and when you're listening back to your recordings with headphones in. I am not sure if it's as noticeable without the headphones in, but it's still early days and I'm still sort of getting used to it. I haven't yet found a solution for getting rid of this static, and I think that it is just how it is. For me, it's not been an issue, but for some people, it might be. Anyway, thank you for watching my video.